up out there to begin with. All right, he inspired a television catchphrase, "No soup for you." But the real-life businessman behind the minor character on the hit show Seinfeld is taking his brand beyond the Big Apple. And soon, you too could have soup. Al Yagana, the owner of Soup Kitchen International, joins us now, as well as his CEO, John Bello. Good evening, gentlemen. Al, congratulations on this idea. You're franchising your soup operation.
Yes, I am.
Why franchise?
I didn't even like what you say, no soup for you. Making fun of the whole program, I guess. Carol? What the hell is that? No soup.
Oh, Al, I do want soup, and I do want to know. I do want to know how you got this idea.
I did you a favor to give an interview. Now you're using that line, which is not really nice.
John, is he really mad at me?
Carol, I think
I am mad at you, yes.
Carol, it's really about the soup, and it's really not about Seinfeld. So I think he'll be able to answer some questions about why we're doing this, why he's doing this now, and how we plan to share Al's soup with the whole world.
Well, Al, can you tell me why do you have difficulty with the Seinfeld connection?
Because he's a clown. He used that N-word, Nazi word, which is disgrace the human race. That's what I'm angry with him.
You really are, but you're famous because of him.
No, he got fame through me. I made them famous. The whole New York, everybody knows these things.
Al was in business 10 to 15 years before the Seinfeld episode, and people stand around the block to get into his store to pay 30 bucks for a pint of soup. So for Al, it's really about the soup, and the reason I'm involved is the superior quality of the soup and the opportunity that we all have to share his soup with the world.
And share it by selling these franchises. What, 1,000? You think 1,000 franchises in the next 5 to 7 years?
We've already gotten over 1,000 applications for franchises, and that's just as a result of one little sign in his shop here in New York. We anticipate getting thousands more, and we're going to be very selective about who we, in fact, grant a franchise to.
Really? Because, you know, if Al, people do bring Seinfeld up, I assume that you're not going to accept their application.
We are strongly discouraging any reference to the Seinfeld episode because really it's about the soup. Right, Al?
Okay.
My product doesn't need that clown. My product speaks for themselves. The word of the mouth. I've been doing it over a quarter century.
Hey, Al, Zagat's actually, the guidebook actually ranks your soups higher than some of New York's best restaurants. What is it about your soups that make them so special, famous, and franchisable?
That is a proper question from wrong person. Why don't I ask Zagat? Why don't I ask the public? Why are you asking me this question?
Because you're the one who made the recipe.
And that is a dedication, lifetime work, education, and re-education, and not cutting corner, be yourself, earning the people's trust, and having the most freshest ingredient with your soup. The passion, the love. Yes, it is. Before
Al, there was only soup, and after Al, because he's a pioneer, he's created the #1 soup in the super premium category, and Zagat took it upon himself to dedicate a whole page to Al's soup, so I think that's testimony enough to the quality and demand for his product, which is again why we see this as a business opportunity to take it to consumers around the world. Why just keep it in New York?
You bet. All right. Well, the Big Apple, spreading fame and now fortune. John Bello, thank you very much. Al Yagana.
You're very welcome.
Soup Kitchen International. All right. Well, I guess no soup for me. We leave you tonight.